We're going to help you make stealth your middle name on this all Splinter Cell edition of Cheat. Hey, I'm Cory Rouse. You're watching Cheat, Pringles Gamer's Guide, the show that gives you strategy, secrets, and cheats for your favorite video games. We're coming to you from the paintball field here at the Hollywood Sports Park in Bellflower, California. We're giving you an all Splinter Cell edition of the show. Now, Xbox gamers have been using stealth mode for a while now, and PC gamers, now is your chance. And so, if you're looking for an education in stealth, you come to the right place. Class is in session.
The bright flame
That's the
of
secure
American
line, honey.
freedom
It's for me.
burning.
Fisher, it's Cory Rouse from G4. Turn on the news, quick.
What's going on?
Georgian President Nikolads is launching terrorist attacks against the U.S. It's my mission to stop him. I need your help playing Splinter Cell.
I'm on my way.
Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell is a stealth action epic of international espionage and counterintelligence operations. You are Sam Fisher, a veteran operative recruited by the NSA for their new Third Echelon initiative. Set in the near future, Third Echelon employs lone agents or Splinter Cells to combat the threat of terrorism. By denying your existence, the government allows Third Echelon to invoke the Fifth Freedom. You alone have the power to spy, steal, destroy, or terminate to maintain national security. Leave no witness or trace of your existence. Neither capture nor failure is an option. You live in silence and shadow. You are a Splinter Cell. Fisher, thanks for helping me on such short notice.
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You're going to train me to be a Third Echelon agent.
Where do we go from here?
Well, before we get into advanced tactics and strategies, let's begin by reviewing basic Splinter Cell tradecraft.
It's all I'm good at.
Being a Splinter Cell is all about stealth. By crouching and always staying in the shadows, you'll keep your stealth meter low enough to sneak anywhere. Make yourself harder to see by moving or hiding with your back to the wall. If it's too bright, turn off or shoot out lights to create the safety of darkness. Most importantly, move fast between targets. You must be silent, swift, and deadly. Also, additional equipment and weapons you desperately need are scarce, so pick up anything you find. This includes accessing computers for vital data sticks. Wow, Fisher, you're a great teacher.
Doing my best.
Now let's get into Splinter Cell's advanced tactics and strategies.
Go ahead.
Patrolling guards are your main obstacles, and methods for engaging guards have a strict priority. First, avoid them whenever possible. Second, distract them by throwing a bottle or can and then avoid them. Third, incapacitate them if you have to. By sneaking up and grabbing them from behind, you can interrogate, force cooperation on a retinal scanner, or drag them to a hiding place and knock them out. Sneaking up for a close attack or a drop attack is just as effective, but you must always remember to hide the body. Once unconscious, guards will drop essential satchels for you to pick up. Fourth and finally, terminate them as your absolute last resort. Do not run around shooting everyone. You have very limited ammo, so save it. Always aim for headshots and take them out in one shot if possible. Once you find your SC-2000 and some sticky cameras, you can use a non-lethal tactic. Equip a sticky camera and at a close enough range, hit them in the head to knock them out. Pick the camera back up and you'll never run out of ammo. Fisher, you're the best. I think I'm ready to be a Splinter Cell.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Any last tips I should remember out there in the field?
One false move and you're dead.
Right, but I have a backup plan just in case. Cheat viewers are requesting cheat codes for the Xbox, and we've hidden an Xbox cheat code somewhere in the show. Keep a sharp eye out, and you'll find the code.
That's detailed intelligence.
Well, now that you've learned the basics, it's now time to put all of that towards your mission. Well, some people feel this game is like one big giant choke point. Well, you know what? What would the game be if it was easy? No fun. So now we're going to turn to our viewer request, where we're going to walk you through one of the toughest choke points in the game. Oh, no, it's just me. Sorry, a little gassy. In Mission 3 of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher must infiltrate the Georgian Defense Ministry to find a mercenary named Grinko. Your objective? Uncover President Nikolads' secret that got agents Blaustein and Madison killed. Cheat answers a viewer request from INT3 Guru and Boko, who need help tracking Grinko through the ministry. Your insertion point is the rooftop of the East Wing. Use the stovepipe to rappel down the side of the ministry and make entry through the window. Use your night vision goggles to see, then run and hide behind the door. Avoid the guard and stay under the camera's view. Use the shadows to sneak past the guards and into the stairwell. Shoot the cameras in the stairwell down to the garage. Turn left in the garage and stay in the shadows. Sneak up on Grinko's driver and interrogate him.
Where do I find Grinko?
He's meeting mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Knock out the driver, go back to the stairwell, knock out the guard, and head upstairs to the hallway. Knock out the guard and hide his body. Open the door, shoot the camera, and lockpick the door to the courtyard balcony. Use the gutter to sneak over to the open window and grab the bottle. Wait for the guard to add his ingredient and leave. Distract the cooks. Sneak into the next room and knock out the guard. Jump over the rail and knock out the guard below you. Then drop down and knock out the next guard too. Sneak behind and knock out the last guard before accessing the computer. Wait for the colonel, sneak up and grab him. Then use him to unlock the retinal scanner before knocking him out. Shoot the camera, equip the laser mic, then enter the courtyard and find a hiding place to listen in on Grinko and Mass.
All the blood's on yours and Nicolad's hands. I'm clean. Except for the files Nicolad's insists on keeping on his own machine.
Run across the courtyard and up the lattice before the guards spot you. We're invoking the fifth freedom to access Nicolad's computer. Hide in the shadows and avoid the guard before going up in the elevator. Equip a disposable lockpick and pick the first door on the left. Climb into the duct, drop into the hall, and shoot the camera. Enter the closet on the left and climb up to the rooftop. Rappel down to Nicolad's office, shoot the guard through the window, and access the computer.
Alert! We have an intruder in Nicolad's office!
Hang out the window to avoid the guards, then finish accessing the computer. It's time for extraction. Turn left and run down the stairwell, through the door and slide down the elevator shaft. Wilkes is waiting for you in the garage.
Lambert's flipping out big time.
What's he saying?
That we're going to war.
How was that? Wasn't so bad, huh? All right, when we come back, we're going to go even deeper into the world of Splinter Cell. We're going to keep on teaching you how to be a stealth master, just like me. That's coming up, only on Cheat. Hey, you going to Hollywood? All right.
Brought to you by Lionsgate Home Entertainment. Step into Liquid. Available now.
From the makers of The Endless Summer comes the movie that critics have hailed as a classic surfing film. Step into Liquid. Now on a 2-disc DVD, packed with lots of added features, including the full version of Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer video game, and multiple interviews and commentaries with surfers and filmmakers.
This film isn't about a lifestyle, it's about life.
Feel what it's like to step into Liquid. Now available on DVD.
For dry, red eyes, Clear Eyes is awesome. It removes redness and has an ingredient to moisturize. Wow. The difference is clear. Clear Eyes.
The rabbit owns you, noob.
Hey, I'm Cory Rouse. You're watching Cheat, Pringle's Gamer's Guide. Right now, our mission is to help get Sam Fisher and you, the gamer, inside CIA headquarters. Here, take a look. In Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, Mission 5 has Fisher running counterintelligence inside CIA headquarters. Your objective? Access the CIA server and expose the agency spook turned Georgian mole that's helping Nicolad's launch his cyber-terrorist attacks against the United States. You begin inside the perimeter of CIA headquarters. Run right and make entry through the vent over the main entrance. In the lobby, move quickly through the shadows and lockpick the door on your right. Turn left, sneak past the guard and into the office on the left. Access the computer and pick up the equipment on the table. Go through the next door and past the security station to the right. In the atrium, go right, and when the guard leaves, throw the can to distract the other guard. Take the elevator down. Now run down the hall, grab the guard, drag him back to the office on the left, and knock him out. Hide him inside and access the computer. From the junction, turn right, sneak past both stations, and knock out the civilian in the closet. Knock out the guard in the station, pick up the satchel, and enter 7687 to unlock the tech services room. Immediately sneak between the guards. Access the computer and enter 110598 to open the battery room. Sneak past the civilians and upstairs to where your SC-2000 is waiting for you. Stay in the shadows and run past the guard.
Fisher, GPS shows you within sight of the server.
Knock out the first guard and sneak past the next guard into the clean room. Enter 2019 to unlock the server room. Turn right, jump downstairs, knock out the civilians, and access the server.
The leak is a low-security PC registered to one Mitchell Doherty.
Head back upstairs, turn left from the clean room, and sneak past the guard. At the security window, jump to alert the guard. Follow him through the window and knock him out. In the lobby, turn right, sneak through the shadows and past the civilian. Shoot the light downstairs and enter 110700 to unlock the door. Move inside, shoot the first light, and knock out the guard. Sneak through the post, lockpick the door, and take the elevator up. Sneak through the media room behind the computer console. Wait for Doherty to leave his office. Turn off the light and access his computer.
Fisher, we're gonna need you to bag Doherty.
Exit his office, follow him down the hall, and cut through the briefing room. Knock out the guard, lockpick the door, and trail Doherty through the security door to the smoking area.
Junior Wilkes is in position for extraction.
Leave Doherty, knock out the guard outside, then carry Doherty downstairs. Carry him inside the building, sneak past the civilian, turn down the center of the room, wait for the guard to pass, sneak outside, then put Doherty down. Shoot the guard below with a sticky shocker. Carry Doherty downstairs and drop him over the rail. Jump down, carry him off the ledge, knock out the guard, and exfiltrate with Doherty.
Let's get out of here.
Thanks, Wilkes.
Sam Fisher may be a third echelon agent, but he needs your help to make it through. So here's another tough choke point in Splinter Cell. Do you have what it takes? Mission 6 of Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell sends Fisher into the Kalina Tech building to rescue a programmer named Ivan before Georgian mafiosos kill everyone in the building. Your objective? Recover an encryption key that could lead you to Nicolad's. Kalina Tech is mostly a black bag job to retrieve the key, but it's also a lot of wet work, so eliminate any guards you can't distract or sneak past. Remember to use headshots to conserve ammo. Best of all, you don't need to hide any bodies on this mission, so move fast between targets. You're also going to encounter some new weapons. As you clear the building, listen for a beeping and you'll see a wall mine. When guards are near, use your sniper scope to shoot wall mines and take out the guards. You can also sneak up to wall mines and when they flash green, disable them. When facing a minefield, run like the wind and you can escape their slow fuses. If you've disabled some wall mines, you can plant them later as booby traps for patrolling guards. Keep a sharp eye out for these explosive barrels. Sneak up, take aim, and with 5 or 6 quick shots, you also now have frag grenades. Sneak up on unsuspecting guards, lob 1 or 2 their way, and guards have grenades too. So if you're in a firefight, get them before they get you. And finally, switch to your thermal vision to help you locate hidden snipers. When we come back from the break, we're going to get you some expert help on Splinter Cell, as well as declassify some cheat codes to help tip the balance of power in your favor. But right now, let's take a look at some Easter eggs inside the Pringles popularity poll. It's your duty to invoke the fifth freedom for this edition of the Pringles Popularity Poll. Third echelon agents have crept out of the shadows long enough to log on to g4tv.com/cheat to vote for their favorite Splinter Cell Easter eggs. These stealth secrets included the disappearing technician, sticky cam KOs, the battery technician, bionic commando, and the FM FBI email. The secrets that don't pop with gamers aren't disavowed by the NSA, but this week's Easter egg of popularity is sticky cam KOs. Fisher finds his SC-2000 and sticky cameras in the CIA headquarters. At close range, equip his sticky cam and knock them out with a headshot. Don't let covert comatosis keep you from logging on to g4tv.com/cheat to cast your vote in the next Pringles Popularity Poll.
Ever wondered what it's really like to be a soldier?
What do you got? I have a sit rep from Alpha Company. PT, ready to be verified. Verified!
Put yourself in the picture with this free video. You'll see over 200 great jobs in the Army and over 180 in the Army Reserve. You'll also see what skills you learn, how you can earn money for college, even what soldiers do in their free time. Call 1-800-984-ARMY now and get this free t-shirt and your free video. Put yourself in the picture and see what it's really like to become an Army of One.
Okay, I've got a lot. System away.
Hey, I'm Cory Rouse, and the NSA will deny all knowledge of me if I'm captured, thanks to cheating. Hey, welcome back to Cheat, Pringles Gamer's Guide. Now, any of you that have enjoyed the Xbox have probably seen the DVD features. Now, some of the great things you can take a look at are things like deleted scenes and director's commentary. But we got our own special feature here on Cheat. We call it Codementary. And we're going to give you some expert advice on Splinter Cell, thanks to our friends at Tips and Tricks Magazine.
Hi, my name is Jeff Arnold. I'm an assistant editor with Tips and Tricks Magazine, and this is Cheat Codementary with Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. This is the opening sequence to Mission 4, which is the oil rig. At this point, we know Nicolazzi has disappeared. We're kind of trying to track down his renegade Splinter Cell. Basically, what you're doing here is you're starting on the infrastructure outside of the oil rig, and you got to climb your way over to the oil rig. This is probably the first part of the game where you start using all of the controls. You got to be really pretty familiar with them at this point because you're going to be doing a lot of climbing, going to be doing a lot of sneaking around, a lot of jumping, a lot of hanging off ledges and working your way along ledges and things like that. There's a couple different ways that you can do this. There's a pipe up here at the top that you can take, but I noticed that they took the alternate path, which is hanging off the side and jumping down onto this ledge. What happens here is the explosion actually rips open a hole in the oil pipeline, and that's going to be your main way into the oil rig itself. Basically what's happening is the government is aware of the fact that there's a presence that needs to be taken care of. So the oil rig is about to be attacked by the US government. And that's Piotr right there. He's the guy with the briefcase. He's always going to be accompanied by 2 guards. There's really only one direct route to the top of the oil rig, and you got to take the ladder. There's a toolbox that's actually behind Sam over here that you got to get on to climb up to the upper level. There's something really neat here that's coming up that I've never seen in any other kind of third-person game. Most of this game is based around stealth, and you know, obviously you don't want to go around killing people the entire time because it's going to give you away. But there is a part in here where you can use, you know, I call it the DFA, the death from above. The way that he's sneaking around with his back to the wall, that's a really good tactic to use because when you do that, you make yourself less visible than you were before. If you're facing the wall, and if you come around from, say, the left side, you're going to be an actual big target that they can see and they'll be alerted to. At this point, Piotr's got the information. They're in there destroying the computers that he just downloaded the information from. And now it's basically up to Sam to kind of try and track this guy down as quickly as possible before he gets off the oil rig. There's a guard down here below the stairs, but if you just hang on the ledge right here and wait to drop down, you can snuff him from behind, no problem. The lock picking feature, oh man, that's something that I found really interesting. I've never seen anything like that in a game before. It added a really good realistic element to the game. your only gig now is just to try and get Piotr before he has a chance to make it down to the bottom of the oil rig. As you can see, he's pretty scared. He's running for his life at this point. So now he's cornered, he has no place to go, and you just grab him, interrogate him.
What makes this worth the risk?
And with always, you know, Sam's style is once you've gotten as much information out of the enemy as you can, I mean, dispose of them. They're not useful to you anymore. And knocks him out, grabs his briefcase, and that's the end of the mission here. And that's cheat commentary for Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell.
You know, sometimes you want something just a little bit more out of life, especially in a game, like cheat codes. And well, that's where we come in. So PC gamers, spin up your hard drives because we're getting ready to take you into the cheat world of Splinter Cell. Just don't tell the third echelon, all right? Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell has infiltrated the PC, and you too can join the NSA if your tradecraft meets SOP. That's standard operating procedure for you civilians. Thanks to intel from the third echelon, Cheat has decrypted some cheat codes to help you and Sam Fisher to keep from going MIA. Cheat codes are entered at any time during gameplay by pressing the F2 key to bring up the console. Ammo is scarce in Splinter Cell. If you're spotted when running low, enter ammo to restore your ammunition and put the pop back in your pistol. Fisher may be hard as nails, but he's still human. Type health to heal Sam when he's looking a little rusty. These codes are repeatable whenever mission failure is imminent. Do you wish Wilkes was quicker on rolling out the new equipment? Spawn almost any item you want instantly by entering summon echelon ingredient.item name. What was that? I didn't copy. Use the summon code and add the item name like E-Medkit to spawn a medkit. Or EF2000 for the SC2000 rifle. Remember to press the spacebar or interact button to pick up the item once it spawns. Having trouble sneaking around enemies? Go over them instead when you enter fly. And now Fisher can float anywhere on the map. Why go over them when you can just go through them? Enter ghost and you'll be able to fly through walls too. Once you get where you need to go, leave the ethereal plane when you type walk and resume your mission as a mortal. Your omnipotent options aren't over yet. Enter Invincible 1 to throw it into God mode. And the next time the guards open fire, calmly deal with them in a more pugilistic manner. Transubstantiate existence by typing Invincible 0 to have a soul again. Invulnerability is nice, but invisibility is better. Virtually activate your own active camouflage when you type Invisible 1 and Fisher disappears. Stand in plain sight and knock out enemies who couldn't see a black operator if they had night vision and a map. For your next trick, enter Invisible 0 and reappear out of thin air. If you missed any of those codes, or to see the complete summon items list, sneak into our cheat master database at g4tv.com/cheat and invoke the fifth freedom all over again. Well, that's just a tip of the iceberg as far as Splinter Cell is concerned. If you want to find out more, like perhaps a brief recap, log on to g4tv.com/cheat or send us an email to cheat@g4tv.com. Well, that's it for today's show. We'd like to thank the Hollywood Sports Park here in Bellflower, California for letting us hang out here in their paintball fields. Right now, this is Cory Rouse saying, remember, if life's got you down, throw it into God mode and keep kicking butt. We'll see you next time on Cheat. You'll learn stealth modes like this. Woo! Hey, I'm Cory Rouse. Learn the meaning of stealth on this, oh, hell! To see if you've got what it takes to make him have his mission. Everybody dance, dance. See you next time on Cheat. Wait, I'm in God mode, God mode!